What's up, America? This is Kim with Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about using deadly force. In our classes, one of the top questions we get is when can you use deadly force? So I thought I would give my perspective and also some things to think about. In my perspective, a reasonable person should only use deadly force to prevent serious bodily harm or death to a person. Even if your state allows you to use deadly force to protect property, I don't think it's morally or ethically correct. For example, I know in Texas they have more flexible laws to protect property, but I always tell people, is it worth going to prison for? Is it worth possibly dying for or getting seriously injured? Think of it like a shark tank. If something was in the shark tank, for example, money or a car, it's not worth jumping into the shark tank to get it out. But a person, a child, that's worth it. Because things are replaceable, but people are not. A few things to consider I think a lot of people do not think about. One is the battle. So there are 3 battles, and most people talk about the first 2, which is obviously the physical battle that you'll be in. And then they talk about the financial or the legal battle, which includes the civil part of it. But very few people mention the last battle, which is the emotional battle. And that's that you could potentially take a life. And can you live with that over property? What if that person's on drugs? Are they mentally ill and they miss medication or having an episode? Was that really worth it? Another thing to think about is it's not like it's going to be over in a day. I think people have like this romanticized thought that you're going to do the good thing and you're going to have a parade and you're going to live happily ever after, and that's not the case in most cases. In our concealed handgun license classes, there's often a big disconnect between breaking the law and using deadly force. Yes, they broke the law, and yes, they should be punished, but it doesn't always mean that it should result in deadly force. Another thing to think about is it's not going to just be a jury of 12 gun-loving Americans. You could be facing a jury from all walks of life, even people who'd rather be raped or killed than use a gun. But as far as the law is concerned, they have to look at it as if a reasonable person would have done the same. You're going to have just seconds to make a life or death decision. And the judge, jury, and prosecutor are going to have weeks or even months to decide if what you did was justified. And I think a lot of people are not going to like this video, but it's just a video to remind you that this is real life. This isn't the movies. There's no reset button. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, a comment. We always love to hear from you guys. You can find us here on YouTube, we're on Facebook, on Instagram, we're on Rumble, and we put all of our premium content on Patreon. Until next time, remember, it's always better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.